Hey guys, it's Delora Dabbles. It has been a quick minute since I posted anything to YouTube, so I apologize for that. I ended up having to move again, this time during finals instead of midterms. Bunch of drama. Anyway, I have gotten okay settled in. I still haven't gotten settled in enough to really use my whiteboard very much, but it is finally on the wall. I've had to start working again, and the job that I found at this one bar, they smoke inside the club, so like my throat hurts. Their speaker system is really shit, so my ears hurt. And I'm literally currently looking for a job at any other place because this place is so toxic to my health, right? My voice sounds funky. That's probably why, all that secondhand cigarette smoke. And the money's not good enough to be exposed to cancer. Let's just put it that way. So today I thought I would show you guys some boxes that I've painted. But before that, I want to show you guys something really cool that Captain Nemo from Nemo's Locker sent me. In my review of his book and tarot deck, I mentioned that I really wanted a print of Dagon. And, well, he sent me one. I'm going to go get a frame later today with a friend of mine. We're going to go look for frames for this baby. Yeah. I'm so excited because I can't wait to put this on my wall. So I'm really excited. Anywho, that said, I will post more pictures of it once it's in a frame and I figured out where I want it to go in the apartment. So I'm really excited. But yeah, so this year I've actually been painting boxes just throughout the whole year of 2020. I've just been piddling around and painting boxes. So let's get into that. The very first one I did was this one, and I wanted to do a color stain, which I did successfully do. This is a stain and it's colored. I used Rit fabric dye to do this, and I wanted to get a halo effect, but it didn't really turn out that good on the top. But I still really, really like this chest. This is where I keep all of my crystals. I have like way too many crystals. It's my rock collection I could never have as a kid, so it's very, very special to me. The second one I did came out much better. I actually got the halo effect I was looking for. And I even carved the moon phases on it pretty well. This wood on these little prefab boxes is pretty soft. So I was able to do a fairly good job on it. Now I sealed this with a clear coat varnish. And it really darkened the color quite a bit because these colors are the exact same as this one. But you can see that the varnish darkened it and yellowed it a bit, which was strange. So I haven't been using that varnish to seal my boxes anymore since then. And then I decided, wow, carving is really fun and all well and good and stuff, but I'm going to see, since I can carve pictures, let's see if I can draw some pictures. And that's where we get this baby. It's an oil burner, and you can tell it's an oil burner. I did such a good job. Like, oh my gosh, check it. That shit looks so cute. And of course, this is where I put all of my essential oils. So all my essential oils are in there. I tried to do a bit of a gradient here. Not sure how well it worked out, but I think it worked out okay. Yep. It worked out pretty okay. So, I've also been painting some boxes for my Deviant Moon cards to go into. So this little slip box, it came from the magnetic car mount that you can stick your phone and mount it in your car. And it's just the packaging that it came in. So what I did was I took the card backing and I just kind of really did my best to recreate it on the box so that I would know which cards were in here based on the picture on the box, right? It didn't turn out too bad either. And I only painted the yellow part, right? I didn't really need to paint it black because it was already black. Now this box, I found this little tin at the Goodwill store. As you can see, it's purple down here. It had like kitty cats and stuff on it. I didn't bother painting the inside because I didn't want to get my cards gummy or anything in case the paint wanted to come off, as it sometimes does want to come off of this tin. I should have scratched it up with sandpaper first, but I wasn't thinking clearly, I guess. Anyway, so again, I painted the card backings as well as I could. I tried to recreate the card backings as well as I could on the box, right? So, yeah, and this one has my Deviant Moon Tarot in it. So, yeah, I think this did a pretty good job. I think did a pretty good job on that one. Next, I have this box. This box is actually kind of cool, and I'll tell you why in a second. So I started off doing this, and I was like, oh, that looks really cool. That looks super cool. And see, the borders are just gray. So then I was like, let's try something a little bit more ornate. And so I did this one. Now, this box is actually separated in the middle. So let me move these cards back to where they should be. See, there's a little dividing line here to separate out your cards. I just need to put something here. I need to figure out a way to keep them closed. Maybe I'll put some kind of like clip here or some kind of something there. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen the fancy cigarette holders. They'll have that little arm on a hinge, right? To keep the cigarettes from falling out when you open it, because it also opens like a book. So I'm going to see if I can figure out a way to do something kind of like that with this box. Because as of right now, I kind of just have to like very slowly close it, close it back up. But it fits 36 card systems really well. Lenormand, Kipper, Piatnik, all of that fits very, very well in here. So I'm very, very pleased with how this one turned out. Yes, yes, yes. And then I have this box. This is what my Thoth Tarot is currently in. And I decided to make it fairly plain since, you know, there's really no way I'm going to be painting this on the box or anything that Lady Frida Harris painted. There's really no way for me to Thoth this thing out. So I just went for a blue, green, purple gradient thing, right? I went ahead and painted the bottom of this box too, which I don't normally do. But because it's just so cute and little, I decided to paint the bottom too. But I really like how this one opens. It's doesn't have metal hinges. It's got like a wooden hinge sort of thing going on. So it was a real pain in the butt because I had to lay out the masking tape all across here to keep it from getting gunky and so that it would still close well. So I will say that putting the masking tape around the edges was a little bit of a bitch with that one. But I always do that with these boxes. I put the masking tape on the parts where they close so that they just don't get all gunky. And then, okay, yes, the last one I did. I just painted this black. This is the pocket version of the Lost Holo Tarot that Pixel Occult came out with this year. It fits perfectly in a US Games tin. Now, this tin is the one that the Pixies Astounding Lenormand came in. And it's a 36 card deck. It did not need this big old box, right? So I've actually got that. Where did I put that one? Oh yeah, I put that one in a tin. In like just an Altoids tin because it fits perfectly. I trimmed it and just put it in an Altoids tin. I'll paint this at some point. And that's where I have been putting my 36 card decks until I got this right here. And I still keep my favorite Lenormand in an Altoids tin because I use it all the time. So I just painted this black and put one of the stickers that he gave you in the Kickstarter on it. And it turned out quite nice. Now with this tin, the paint is rubbing off very badly. And I hate that it's rubbing off really badly because it's like, all of the weird colors are coming back through. I'll figure out a way to fix that at some point. Maybe I didn't shellac it good enough. But I've been sealing a lot of these boxes with the Hodgepodge shellac, the spray shellac that you can get at most craft stores and stuff. It'll be in the acrylic paint section. So, yeah, and then I have this very interesting oracle. It's called the Nova Oracle. I follow, all right, kitty, bang your head into my chair next time. My whole setup is on a chair. It's kind of cool. I saw this because I hang out on the Card Geeks Facebook pages. So she has the World Lenormand Association. She has the World Divination Association. And so I follow both of those. I will say these cards did not come with rounded corners. They came with squared corners. And I ended up trimming them with my little corner puncher anyway. But they're really cool. It's a really cool little system. I haven't had time to learn the system or play with it too much. But I did find the perfect box for it because that's what I do, apparently. I find the perfect box for all my decks. This tin has a little window in it, as you can see. So I taped the packaging on there. But this came from the Air National Guard. It was from a high school career expo. I went there. They had little flash drives and these nice little tins. And so I grabbed it up because I liked the flash drive, right? But I really, really liked the tin. So I have been using this for like, if I'm doing any kind of beaded crochet or knitted crochet, I keep my beads and stuff in here. And then I was like, wait, this is perfect for the Nova Oracle. So I took all those things out, put them in another little box of this, started using this. So I want to paint this. Just don't know what color to paint it. Probably black. Probably black. But yeah, for right now, it's unpainted. So that is a project to do. And then the next upcoming project to do that I'm working on is actually really, really cool. So I got this make your own advent calendar thing, and it's all wood off of Amazon, and it's a decent little shelf, like to put incense or ingredients in. It could make a really good apothecary shelf, right? That's what I'm thinking. So I've painted it with this. I'm using watered down acrylic to get a stained look without necessarily having to bother with all of the actual staining. I'm debating on whether or not to paint the inside of the boxes and whether I want to paint the inside of this. I think it would look best if I did though, but I don't know. What I'm going to do is I'm going to find little doorknobs or whatever to use. Put a little doorknob there and have them in there like that and just have little doorknobs. Because I think that's what's going to make it look best, right? So I think I painted 5 of these and I've got like 20 more to go. So that's going to be a nice long little project. But this part I'm going to paint in gold. And I'm going to try to figure out a design to put on the fronts of the drawers. So put the doorknob on, figure out a cute little design I can put on them, whatever, to make a really cute little apothecary shelf. So that's the plan. That's the plan. I'm not sure when I'm going to get to do that, because life has been kind of crazy, as you guys can see. But I figured that I would show you guys something cool since I had literally nothing else to show you guys or talk about because I've been so busy. I figured that this would be something fun and cool that I could show you guys some of my painted boxes that I've been doing this year and just roll with that. I hope you guys liked this. I haven't done a crafting update in forever. So if you like crafting updates alongside all of my other crazy content, because I feel like my content is all over the place. So if you like this video, please hit like so that I know that, hey, crafting updates, people like that, right? Yeah, and until next time, happy dabbling and bye-bye.